Hello and welcome to A Pint of Cthulhu. It is I, Ethan, the Red Toucan, and I am the DM for this adventure. For this adventure, we have Josh playing Addison May, the Tabaxi Fighter. We have Soren J, aka Jay, playing Furby, the Furbolg Druid. We have Captain Hero Man, aka Cap, playing Gertrude, the Hill Dwarf Barbarian. We have Matt playing Donovan Longhop, the Herringgong Rogue. And last but not least, we have Cartman playing Vine E. Jackoff, the Aarakocra Ranger. Alright, sit down, have a pint, and enjoy the episode. A word of warning, this podcast is not for kids, so listener discretion is advised. Hello and welcome back to A Pint of Cthulhu. You guys are in Cragmaw Castle, and the very last bit of the episode, Gertrude walked in to Area 4, as it is on the map, and I told them to ignore the tokens, because I didn't really want to change every single token, because also Matt usually has to raise the tokens up for me, because I'm a dumbass, and I can't quite figure out how to raise them, even though he showed me 1,700 times. I get so busy that I forget by the time we do play it again. But you walked in, and all you see is people that you recognize because they are from the town of Phandelver before it was taken over by goblins. And at first, you don't even have time to adjust to the shock of it before they snarl, bare their teeth, and race at you to attack. And I think we did have a initiative already drawn, but I did notice here that the enemy was not put in the turn order, it seems. Anyway, we can just have like a generic, maybe goblin or something, yeah. Matt, we could put in there, because they had a 17 last time. I do remember Gertrude had the highest turn, but I do actually remember, surprisingly, can't remember how to move tokens, but I remember a turn order that they were 17.
They were ready to fight.
Done.
Initiative 22.
I got 16 last time. So I'm after the goblins.
Now, I'm going to give you, it's going to be a very easy one, but Gertrude, I do want you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me real quick. Be a real easy one. Oh yeah, 16. Okay, so I was just going to have it to where you're like recovering from shock of like what, like, I mean, even as you know, it's why it's really easy, because it's hard to shake up Gertrude. But even then, a normal person would be kind of confused to walk into a castle that you think is run by evil people, and it's humans that you recognize. Like, even it doesn't matter who you are, that would confuse you. But no, with a 16, you pass. You just, Gertrude is like, oh, whatever. It's a normal day for Gertrude.
They're coming at me. They're gonna get hit.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who they are. It's just a normal day for Gertrude. Now, Gertrude's in there by herself at the moment, because you guys are still in Area 2, I believe. I will pause what's going on with Gertrude at the moment and kind of ask what you four are doing.
Well, do we know that Gertrude's getting attacked?
Yes, because one square is 5 feet away, so Furby, yeah, it's not like a Thunder Tree where it was 10 foot. It's back to the normal 5 foot per square. So you're like within 5 feet. Like, yeah, you 100% can kind of see what's going on. I don't know if you could see past Gertrude, but you could see that she stopped dead in her tracks when she broke down the door. So.
Okay. So Donovan and I last time were sneaking off. But I don't think we'll continue doing that, having seen Gertrude get noticed.
Now, technically, you're not noticed, and you still have Walk Without Trace active.
Trace,
yeah,
I
so
don't
you
think
still have that.
we like, okay, well, what do you, so Furby's going to lean down and ask, Bunny Man, want Gertrude to deal with this, or should we help?
We should probably try and see what the hell's going on. These are people from the town. They shouldn't be hostile to us.
Okay, so I don't know if you quite know that. Now, I mean, it's kind of attacking. I'm not going to make you... Because only Gertrude really knows, like, because she's right facing them directly. She's like 5 feet away. You've got Gertrude in between. I know she's short, but this is happening so fast. I don't think you have as much time as Gertrude did to assess that these are from the town. You may know that she's under attack, but I don't think you quite know yet, unless you like getting closer. Like, what's she fighting?
Can I roll perception to see if I would recognize the voice, perhaps?
You could. Now, this is all happening very, very fast. I have paused the attack, so if you want to roll perception, you can, but, like, yours will play out at the exact same time as everyone else's, so I will have to figure out what everybody else is doing first before... Because, they're racing towards Gertrude.
Yeah.
So this is like a normal turn order, so, like, you can't do a whole lot of stuff.
So what we know is that there's enemies somewhere. We don't know how many, roughly around Gertrude. We don't know that the townsfolk. We do know that there's archers upstairs that have to be dealt with also. Yes.
That's about all you know.
I think Furby would defer to Donovan in this case.
Perception. Oh yeah,
Ooh.
I got a fucking kill.
That's a nat 1. You think you're in a castle. You're pretty sure. You're not entirely sure. You may be back in Phandelver. You're very confused at the moment.
I guess we go murder hobo then. Donovan doesn't know.
Vine, Addison, what do you do?
I'm gonna just kind of like follow Furby, see what is going on, and notice that Gertrude is about to be attacked, so I'm gonna head that way as well.
Okay. Viney, I assume you do the same, but...
I'm for that, yeah.
Okay, alright, so as you guys go in there, I'm gonna say, with perception, Donovan still thinks he might be in Phandelver, but... Just because he rolled the nat 1, I wasn't even going to make him roll the perception because it wasn't even going to take much if he had just decided, to walk forward. Just like Gertrude didn't have to roll perception to know the rest. I wasn't going to do that. But since she rolled the nat 1, I just kind of legally obligated as the DM to know that you think you're stepping on stone. It might be wood. You don't know.
Fair.
Yeah, so at this point, but everybody else, as you guys get close, because you notice Gertrude stopping the tracks, that doesn't happen very often. Usually it's, linebacker style, plow through the door, and she keeps a punching whatever she sees. But even this is enough that she just kind of freezes for a split second when she realizes this. So as you guys get close, you do see
just
that
enough time for her to roll initiative.
Yeah, roll initiative and then decide, they're attacking. It doesn't matter who they are. They're going to die. But, yep. So you guys see three villagers, and I say 3 because technically, no. I will say from Furby's position, Gertrude's position, she can see that there is an archer position right there in area 3 because the door to area 3 is right where Gertrude's at. So yeah, you guys are now facing 5 villagers, and I will say all of them, you don't really recognize them directly. You have seen them around, except this one right here appears to be the old town master. Harbin Wester. That was his name, Harbin Wester. You guys are fine. It's Donovan that thinks he's on a mushroom at the moment.
Okay.
So
Do a perception roll for that then, if we recognize him?
I mean, you don't have to. I mean, basically, I'm giving you a freebie. But if you... Okay, you know what? Just because you brought it up. No, Cartman, roll a perception. Roll a perception, Cartman. I was giving you a freebie, and you ruined it.
Fine. Does that mean the cat guy has to roll again?
Everybody has to roll now. Hey,
includes
Cartman.
Furby as well.
Everyone but
boy.
Gertrude. Addison and Furby
Gertrude
have to
doesn't
roll. Gertrude doesn't care. Gertrude already knows, but Gertrude doesn't care who Harbin is. I don't even think Gertrude knew who Harbin was before this.
18.
Oh damn!
Not 20 for Josh.
Yeah. There you go, Cartman. You made Josh ruin his nat 20 early on for a stupid thing I already handed you guys.
Yeah, but now we don't need
Now
to
he's
fight the
never
guy
gonna get a
because we
nat
now
20
know
again.
because we now know who the guy is.
We already. Oh boy.
You
Let's just
don't
get on.
at a
Let's get
10?
on with things.
You're on the fucking mushroom with Donovan.
I wish.
All right. Yes. So it is Harbin Wesker. Now, I mean, they're attacking you. I wouldn't say you have a lot of time, or whether or not, you want to attempt dialogue, but they're rushing at you.
Yeah,
I would say,
Gertrude
or ready for
punches the
battle.
one
Not.
that's the nearest one that's coming at her.
Did they say anything or seem to recognize Gertrude at all?
No, not one bit.
And also, since I got a nat 20 on perception, what would I know?
You know what? I'm gonna give you this, Edison. I'm gonna give you this. Now, no one else knows this. But you're so great. You see these guys in the next room. If I could, Matt.
Oh, no.
Matt, I need to raise them up. I don't know how. There we go. I did it. I get. Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, you see these guys. Okay, so now you don't know them specifically, but you know that these enemies are in there. I will say with the nat 20 that you know they're there.
okay, so there's a total of 8 people in there, so I would tap Bunnyman on the shoulder and say, those aren't the only ones that we're might be going up against, so it's either we calm them down or we kill them. Because there's about 8 other people in this room beside us.
Donovan, this weird cat thing has actually tapped you on the shoulder while you're on your acid trip. And so you are very confused. I'm kidding. We'll leave it. Yeah, go ahead.
Just quickly, the piles of rubble we see, are they like higher than as high as the ceiling? Because it looks like there's a pathway going through the middle.
No, like this is all on the same level. There is no
Right,
multiple levels. This is all on the same level. All one level. But that is rubble in between. There is a pathway between rubble.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How high is the rubble?
I would say definitely your height, enough that you guys wouldn't have seen them just
Oh,
walking casually into Area 4. So like pretty much full cover, but
Okay.
but it is climbable. It is difficult terrain, however.
Could I fly on top of it?
You 100% can.
So I
Are you going
might
to
jump
fly
on there
over
to
it or
get
actually
some-
land on top of the rubble?
land on top of it, I hope. But then I hope I get an
Okay.
advantage with my bow, and and vice versa, because then they can't reach me because I'm above them.
Okay. They do also have bows. So, just saying. But if you want to do that, go for it.
Okay. Would I have time to cast a spell, or are we going into initiative for stuff like that?
We are going into initiative, and so you can Viney at your turn. Does that make sense? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I was gonna hold back actually because I want to see how it goes with Gertrude.
Okay. All right. So Gertrude, you are first in the turn order. Everybody is second. The enemies are second, and then it cuts to Viney. But Gertrude, what do? You
She's
do
she's
have a
eventually
goblin
going
to your
throw
right.
this punch that she's been winding back for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, it has been bitten. You've been wanting to wind that punch up for a whole time. So
And she fails it as well. And roll a 7 there.
yes, sadly, because they do have. I has said, even though they're the townspeople, I did not give them a commoner stats. They do have the goblin stats because I didn't want to make it too easily. Because commoner stats, they have like an armor class of like 4, and then like
So I
3
wouldn't have
health
failed
kind
that
of
way.
thing. Yeah, they are like bad. Like, but goblins are just. That's why they have goblins in here, not just commoners. It makes it 1,000 times more interesting with goblin stats. So no, they have an armor class of 15. So no, it does not hit.
So Gertrude's basically just shooing them away at the moment.
You're swinging wildly with those gauntlets.
Right, anything
Now-
a bonus action.
You can
Seems to haven't
move
moved at all.
around. You can move around. You can disengage, but I don't think Gertrude even knows the term disengage.
Yeah, Gertrude's not going to disengage.
So other than that, I don't think there's really anything you do because you're not going to move away and you're not going to hide or disengage. So I don't really.
All right, just need to
I don't
take
think
guard
you can.
and wait for her next turn.
Okay. Now I'm going to say this goblin right here. Now I'm actually going because there's so many of them. These ones over here. Hold on. It doesn't let me do everything on this side. They don't quite know you're here yet, obviously. They're arming up. They know something is being attacked over in this direction. But not quite. So these 5 are the only ones that know. And this one right here swings at Gertrude. Let me go ahead and roll that. With his scimitar. It's a 19.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay, and then the other 4 shoot their bows. Okay, so 2 of what's your armor class, Gertrude?
17.
17. Okay, so 3 of them miss. 1 is a nat 20. No joking. Matt can verify. And so we're gonna roll the damage on the scimitar that hit and the short bow that hit. 5 1d6 plus 2. Okay, so the first one. Oh. That's 5 1d6 plus 2, so that means I roll 5 1d6s? What? Why am I asking this as the DM?
No,
it
it's,
says?
it's one dice roll of 6, but you add 5 to it. You got 5, add the dice roll, and then plus 2.
That's a +5 attack. That's not right.
If you're using the
Matt,
goblins,
can you guys see what I'm saying?
Is it +5 to the attack roll?
It says 5 1d6 plus 2.
That's average. I think
That's the average. 1d6.
Okay,
5
all
is
right.
the
I
average
want to
of
make
that
sure. I
roll.
was like, that does not sound right.
Yeah.
But do you see what I'm talking about, Matt? If you can see it.
Harsh, yeah.
Yeah, that number
I was
would
like,
be
no.
the average of the roll you make. So
Because
the
I was only
average-
going to do 1d6 anyway, but I noticed that 5 there. I was like, what the hell does that 5 have to do
The
with
average
this?
of 1d6 is 3, so if it's 1d6 plus 2, the average is 5. It's just telling you what the average roll is.
Okay. All right.
It'll do it for the
all right.
HP of the goblins too.
Okay. All right. Okay. That is 1d6. I got a 5 plus 2, so that's 7 damage on the scimitar. And luckily, the nat 20, which is double, just got a 1. So that you've got 6. So you've got 7 and 6. So you took 13 damage from the arrow and the scimitar.
She took 13 damage from the arrow.
No, 13 damage from the arrow and the scimitar is what I said.
Alright,
Together. Together, yes. 7 from the scimitar, 6 from the arrow.
How are you looking health there?
You got 41, so that's like nothing.
I don't believe that these are the right rolls. I think that you're misreading that.
What are you talking? Like, I rolled a d6 plus 2. I rolled a 5 plus 2. 7 from the scimitar.
What's that
And
one? It's
I rolled-
1?
Yeah, plus 2, and then it was a nat 20, so it's double damage.
Right.
So that's 1
I was
plus
forgetting-
2
I was forgetting
is
about the
3.
double damage there. I do
Time-
Yeah,
apologise.
It's 13,
Times
it's
2.
13 damage.
Yeah, 13 damage overall.
I thought that just sounded far too high there.
It's a crit.
Yeah, it's a crit hit though.
Okay,
Alright, she takes it. She takes it on the chin.
perfect. Takes it, wipes it off. She has the arrow just bounces off her, and it's like, whatever. Viney, what are you doing?
So, okay, so I have an idea of what I can do. And I think it might help us quite a lot, and it will keep a lot of the guys busy. For just a few things. So in between Gertrude and the goblins, they're walled off, are there? There's 2 groups there in that tower.
There is 2 groups. There is a entryway into where they were shooting arrows out in Area 3.
Yep.
And there is in Area 4, which is... Hold on, why am I not able to...
No, I remember it's the next one along, and so there is that wall between splitting the tower in two, like at a 90 degree.
Yes. It is two different rooms. There is a room to Gertrude's right and straight ahead of Gertrude.
So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my fly ability. I am going to jump onto that tree in that corner there. Mark it. One square to the left, please. That's the one.
Yep. Right there. Okay.
And I'm actually going to cast a spell. I'm going to do Fog Cloud. And I want to basically Fog Cloud all of the goblins in that room, basically smoke them out so they cannot see anything.
What is the...
Carbon, real quick.
Yeah, go on.
Fog Cloud also hides them from us. They can see, like, we can't see them to hit them if you do that.
Unless you're right next to them.
I was going to say,
like
yeah,
Gertrude's going to be.
Gertrude can, the rest of us are going to be.
That's what I want to do, but I'm hoping that the fog cloud won't go past the wall there, so we can still see those two goblins that Gertrude is fighting. But then it just cuts out all the rest. We don't have to worry about the rest.
Fair enough.
That is a stereotypical Vine move. If I can't see them, they can't see me.
That's it.
So there's no problem. There's no enemies if I just don't see them. Especially considering he's a ranger and his whole thing is firing at things he has to see. So this is just a grand move. Go for it. What is the width of this fog cloud?
You create
and
a 20-foot radius sphere of fog.
Statistics wise.
1 second, I'll click it out.
20-foot radius centered on a point within range. So 40 foot wide.
Oh my goodness, 40 foot wide.
That's the whole room. 20 feet is the.
You also don't need to cast the center on yourself, obviously. So you can put
I'm gonna say it will affect everybody except this guy, right here. Does that seem fair? Because he's he's about as far. He's the farthest away from me, and he seems about like a whole 25 to 30 feet away from you.
No, I agree. Those two those two in the corner, they can see me.
Well, they won't be. Yeah. I mean, how tall is this fog? You gotta give me. There's 20 foot. How tall is it? 20 foot up?
I don't.
Yes, it's a sphere. Up. It's 20 foot up.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so
fog,
yeah, they can't see you either. They can't see anything. They just see a giant fog sphere form. But everybody inside it. Now, I want to say statistics wise, does everybody get disadvantage on their attack rolls? What do we? How does this affect Viney?
Okay, so it doesn't say anything about disadvantage. It just says it just takes out their sight. You can't see them. They can't see you. So it's simple as.
So look up blinded
almost like
on
the
wall stat.
Yeah, it gives them a blinded condition essentially.
Yeah,
so
that's what I was looking for.
Okay. Blinded. Okay. God, why do I not have my freaking book in front of me? I was not prepared. For everyone at home, I literally was cleaning my house and I was like, am I forgetting something? Oh shit, the podcast! And I ran in and I just booted everything up.
They have disadvantage. Usually attack rolls against the creature would have advantage, but because they are also obscured from us, that's not the case.
Okay, so just basically everybody gets disadvantage on their attack rolls?
If they're attacking someone in the cloud, or if they're in the cloud attacking someone else.
Okay, alright.
Is that affected by how close you are to them?
I don't think so.
Like, for example, if I'm right next to them, will I be able to attack them without disadvantage?
DM rolls, but usually people say yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, blinded should have a
blinded creature
distance.
Can't see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. If you're going into the fog cloud, you'd probably be blinded as well.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so it just sort of cancels each other out.
Pretty much.
Attack roll with disadvantage and then defense with disadvantage.
Okay. And you're casting it on your location, Donovan. I mean, not Donovan. Viney, right? Like directly where you're standing.
you can cast it at any point in range. You
Yeah,
don't need to
anywhere.
cast
It has a
yourself.
120-foot like radius, so you can cast the center point of it anywhere within 120 feet. But are you casting it where you're at?
I was going to cast it pretty much in the room to the left. Yeah, literally where that red dot went. So where
Okay. So yeah, so these guys are
whole
fine,
room.
and Gertrude's not even in it. You guys aren't even in it.
Essentially, what I want to do is, I want to blind the guys in that room. We're okay to fight the other 5 guys in the other room. We can take them on pretty easily, and then we can, deal with the cloud once we get there.
Okay. Perfect. And Matt has already got it going. He's already put the circle on it. It looks like, yeah, that was good to go. Man, that was great. Okay. So yeah, everybody else though, the 5 that Gertrude is fighting can still see. And so is Gertrude and Furby and Addison, I believe, if I remember from where that circle was. They can still see. It's just everybody in that room cannot see. Everybody, even the ones I said may not be able to see, because I thought you were casting it on your direct location.
No, I did actually want to cut out that whole room because,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, I didn't want them to get involved in the fight we got already.
Okay, that's perfect. That's a really good. That's a smart move. Okay. All right. Oh man, Matt's working magic over here with this Roll20. It almost makes me feel like as a DM, I should have played around with Roll20 more, but I haven't. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, on to number 2. Vine, you casted that spell, and I believe that is it a cantrip or is it an actual spell slot?
I believe it is actually a spell slot.
Okay, so that was your action now, and you did do your movement action, I believe, and it was only
Yes.
like 10 feet. Do you can
No,
still move more, or are you just gonna stay where you're at?
No, because I can't really fly again. I did use my move action to my flight action to get up there.
Okay, all right.
I'm actually I'm gonna stay where I am. Actually, I'm gonna take the risk slightly of being elevated, but I'll hopefully get an advantage with my bow next time round.
Okay, all right. That's perfectly fine. Furby, what are you doing? It is now your turn.
Would you allow a perception check to try and see if the villagers are or an arcana check to try and see if the villagers are altered in any way? Or would you want me to use a spell on that one?
No, I'll let you do an arcana check.
You have detect
100%.
magic, don't you?
Detect magic.
Yeah, but that's a spell slot and it's an action too, so that would be my whole turn.
I'll let her do. I'll let her do a arcana check on
I'm
this.
actually not
Now,
very
if you
good at
want to do
arcana.
if you want to be more in depth though, detect magic may be the answer. But I'll let you do an arcana.
Necessarily want to see, I don't need to know what spell, what type of spell, or if there's any other magic items. I just want to see if the villagers seem altered or mind controlled or messed with.
Okay. Ooh.
That's a 3.
You think they're human, and they don't look happy.
Okay. So
You don't even know if it looks unnatural. They may have just eaten a bad burrito for lunch. That's about as far as you know. This is more like it become like a general really bad perception roll, because it's just everything that you know is with your eyes.
just because Furby rolled so very low and beefed it so hard, I am gonna throw a detect magic down because he doesn't know what's going on. He wants to find out.
Okay, go for it.
Is there any magical shit going on within 30 feet of me?
Oh yeah. These guys are just reeking of magic, and I'll even give you, because you did detect magic on Sildar, it's the same kind of magic that was on Sildar and the traces that Sildar left. When it's about the same, not as strong. Now, he reeked of it, it was just emanating off of him. These ones are it kind of looks like you put them under a blue, a violet light, and they've got cum all over them.
Okay, is this from Illusionary School of Magic or no?
Yes, it is illusionary.
Okay, cool.
No, wait. It was what was it? Said it was the same magic. Didn't we determine that Sildar's magic was destruction magic?
I think I think it was we examined the tree and shit and found that it was destructive like a trap.
The log he was sitting on. Yeah. Okay.
Sildar had picked it.
Okay. All right. Well, I will say it is definitely illusion magic then.
Okay, so Furby's gonna. These dudes probably aren't real villagers. Pretty sure it's some bullshit again. Feel free to kill as many as you want. Sounds like a good idea to me, at least. And that's gonna be. Actually,
I will say,
Cartman's flying in the sky, right?
He is not flying. He landed on top of the rubble, so he's actually.
Oh, okay. There's a
grounded.
rock pile there. Okay, never mind then. I'll end my turn there.
Okay, now I will say,
the actual villagers.
You did detect that their eyes are unnaturally glowing. I wouldn't necessarily say like it's a glowing a specific color, but you can see their eyes from a distance. Does that make sense? Like it's kind of like glazed over, but it's kind of like highlighted, like they got flashlights behind their eyes.
Okay.
And that's what it looks like. Okay, so you end your turn. It is now Donovan. Donovan, what are you doing?
You saying that makes me think maybe they're what's the term for it?
Controlled or something, but it did show up as illusionary, which is why I asked.
Can I actually hit anything from where I am? I'm behind everyone.
Really
I'll give you if you want to shoot something. I'll throw you a bone and say that you can hit the one directly to Gertrude's right. That's about the only one you can hit from your position. I'll say if you can hit them with their bow.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll knock an arrow and shooty. Oh no, maybe not.
Oh yeah, and it goes wild. It just barely dinks off the wall to the next of them. Now here's also the thing that you notice. They're not phased. They don't flinch. Nothing. When that arrow just barely grazes them and goes on. It's the same for Gertrude. When Gertrude swung and missed, there wasn't like a recoil or an attempt to dodge. It was more like just pure stock still, no movement.
Would throwing something be an action?
Yes.
Okay.
Throwing something would be a main action. You do have your bonus action, which I did have Furby do with his Arcana check. But you could do things like that. Disengage, hide as a rogue. Obviously, you could hide.
Probably a good idea. Yeah. There's the thing for it. It is cunning action. Need to roll. Doesn't say. Where's the roll thing for it? Hide action. Dexterity. There you go.
Huh.
Oh, 9.
Wait, Sir Donovan runs away.
Yeah. Like he's trying to hide. He's like da-na-na-na. He's like verbally going da-na-na-na. Yeah, he is. He still thinks he's on the mushroom. He's trying to get away from these giant slugs that are attacking him. He has no fucking clue where he is or what's going on, or that he is just completely visible to everything. So, Addison, what are you doing?
Well, I would like to climb to the top of the pile up here and get next to Chicken Man.
Okay, since you are climbing, what is your
because I was going to ask
speed?
30.
30. Oh, you should do it. So it's just difficult terrain, meaning it takes double the speed to go in it. So you're only going about 10 foot. So yeah, it would count as 20 foot. So you still got 30. You can do it just fine.
What would I have to roll to see if any of the rubble or I may slip on and kick Chicken Man into the room that he just fogged up?
You want to push the chicken?
Oh, you are.
He did this to himself.
I mean, I'm just
Oh,
on
you know,
this-
I wasn't
on
going to
this
go that
level
far,
file.
but
They
just like
have
Carmen's
they have
perception
no
roll
idea.
debacle, now that you've said it, I've got to do it. Okay, roll
Oh.
a athletics roll. Go for
Yeah.
it.
9.
A 9? Oh yeah, you no, with a 9, you don't kick Chicken Man in there. You get up
Good.
there and your feet kick out from underneath you and you fall into the fog room.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because it kind of sounded like you intentionally wanted the Chicken Man to go in there. And so, yeah, it's more along you failed and went in there. So, oh yeah. Okay. So you're in there, you've moved, and you still have your main action, but if you want to attack, it's going to be disadvantage.
If I attack, it's disadvantage.
Yes. You can, though. You still have your main action because you just moved. Yeah, you've already used your bonus action, but you still have your main, so you're not quite done yet. You can do a spell or anything.
Start swinging wide.
Alright, well, I'm gonna yell since I'm in the fog and they can't see me. I'm gonna yell to everybody, you might want to back up for this one.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Yep.
good lord.
Not again.
Yay.
No, it's gonna get
Furby
worse.
accepts
If he does
his
what
karma.
if he does what I think that he does, it's not good.
Well, I
It's
mean,
not
he's
my
on the other
turn
side of a
yet.
wall, so like all of us should be fine.
I mean, I'm standing on a
Not
wall.
Viney. Viney's the
Yeah.
only one that's
all of
not.
us.
Does
I mean-
Thunderwave not go through walls?
The sound does, I think, right? Am I wrong on that?
Considering we obliterated a whole bunch of ogres using it previously in a cave.
It
Oh,
doesn't
I
say
did
it doesn't
do
say
that.
it's stopped by walls.
Yeah.
It's not stopped by walls, man.
Oh.
I've
Good
also
luck.
got to say one more thing as well. Because obviously Thunder Wave is a Thunder Wave. Wouldn't that disperse the fog cloud?
No, doesn't affect the
Yes, it
Yes, it
does.
does.
It disperses 10 foot.
Sorry, so
10
I
mile
say-
per hour, 10 mile per hour winds will disperse the fog.
Oh,
is
Yeah,
what it does
That's
say.
it. Thank you. The winds, yeah, will disperse it.
Hang on, does it create wind?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I
I
mean,
don't
it does a wave though.
Yeah, but it's like
It's a
shock
shockwave.
Oh yeah, it pushes
So
stuff.
it knocks people back. So yeah, it does do enough force that would move mist.
Only 15 foot though.
Yeah, which is, I mean, where he's at, it's a good deal of it. Mostly half of it. The people in the back would still be in fog, but it definitely would disperse like everything. These 6 right here.
All right.
You'll hit him though.
Okay,
No.
comes the Thunder Wave.
No, no.
Go for it! I love it. As the DM, I love it. Go for it.
Not
Wish
the
we had
Thunder
Paladin.
Wave. I don't want to do a dexterity
DC
saving.
11 con.
Bro.
Okay.
Too late. Do it. Constitution saving throw.
21.
23.
Constitution saving. 22.
Damn, we're killing it.
50.
Hey, it still makes it.
Everybody passed except. Hold on. 1 second. Yeah, I did not do the goblins. Do. They got a nat 1. Holy hell. Okay.
Doesn't that mean you get blown against the wall?
Yeah, they failed the.
Everybody failed.
Yeah.
So here we go. They take. They take full damage. You guys take half damage, I think, right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Okay, so it's 14, right? So you guys take 7 each? Or what's that? 5 and that 9.
Yeah, so we take 7 each.
Okay.
And they take 14. I get pushed.
Oh, so you just kill all of these because they only got 7 health.
So, sorry,
Just
we
kill-
actually take 7 health.
Yeah, you each take 7. Yeah. But everything else, oh my goodness. Why am I unable to touch these guys? What on earth? Why?
Matt, can you put my character self down to 15?
Hang on. Which we take 7, yeah?
Yeah, no, not from 24. I'm on 15 on my character sheet.
Hold on.
Indians were afraid you weren't going to make it out of that one.
If you'd rolled max, we might not have.
Now, you guys do know, obviously, per Thunder Tree as well, everything knows where you're at now. Now, I'm not going to reveal the whole map for you. But everything in this entire castle now knows that is there. It didn't matter though, because there's already a silent, like an alarm going off in the background anyway. So they already kind of knew you're there, but it was kind of like, oh, something's here, and then all of a sudden a massive explosive sound occurred. So now they know shit just got real. But yeah, there's only two villagers left. And I will say now,
Are they still in the fog? Real quick.
they are, yes.
Okay, good.
Now they do know they're there because Addison knows. Remember, that's how you guys knew that this room was here anyway. Addison knew there was 8 creatures in there, and she just saw 6, get killed by the thunder wave. So that means that she does know there is 2 left in this fog. So, but she's the only one. You guys just got hit by thunder wave yet again by Addison, and Gertrude just watched everything get killed. So,
Dang.
it's still initiative, but you're kind of not in combat anymore because these goblins don't really even know what the hell is going on. So they can't see shit.
I swear to God, Edison, if you keep doing that, we're going to eventually become immune or deaf.
How's everybody looking? I can call Steve if you're too hurt.
So can I do a luck roll and see if I can shoot an arrow at one of the if I get lucky?
Wait your turn.
What, wait?
It's not your damn turn, you little shit.
We're still in combat here, mate.
Oh,
Or as Cap would say, you damn cunt. What are you doing?
Yeah, if anyone's too bad off, I can call Steve, but,
Who's Steve?
Steve, old friend from the forest. Very good with help, very helpful, very good with healing up. Bunnies
Is Furby
and
having a
cats.
stroke? Is Disturbie like having a full-on mental breakdown and
No.
just making up things?
No, he's fine. He's just offered to call Steve. If any of you guys are too hurt.
Who the fuck is Steve?
Like everything just freezes in place, and even the goblins are like, "Yeah, who's Steve?" No, for the villagers, it's the goblins because the photos are still goblins. It's confusing even me, but other villagers, and even they just like
No.
freeze and are like,
Whose turn is it? I can't
"Who's
see the turn
Steve?"
order.
I'm fairly certain it's back to Gertrude, isn't it?
It is Gertrude. Yes, it is back to Gertrude.
Excellent. Right. Gertrude's gonna saunter on in here. She's gonna shout, "Any left?" And she's expecting a response from Addison, seeing as Addison is the one she's talking to, the only other one in the room.
I was waiting a minute on purpose. Yes, there are 2 left. I don't remember. I believe they were against the far back end of the
Okay, so
fog.
what Gertrude's going to do is she's going to pick up this bench here. That's in the middle of the room. She's going to walk over, pick up the bench, and just launch it towards the back wall.
Oh, good. Okay, all right. So this is going to be a very hard Constitution saving throw because you
'cause she
are
can't
trying to
see-
throw at something you don't know what the hell's there, and you're
Yeah,
just
because she
throwing
can't
it
see
through.
past this line, so she's just going to pick up this bench and throw it into the fog.
Okay, it's going to be very hard, so go for it.
Alright, so do we need a strength roll first, or are you just interested in the luck?
No, just do this. It'll be just the one roll. Like, it'll be a really hard strength roll.
Alright, well that was a 13 she got there.
Oh, yeah, no. Well, you pick it up and throw it, because it's just a bench and it's Gertrude. But you just hear it clash, and you hear, "What the hell? What you... bleh."
Alright, well, we've hit the back of the wall, so we know where the back of the wall is, but I didn't hit a person, so... Gertrude's just gonna take a wee health potion from her belt and swig the whole thing.
Okay. I'll let you do it, even though it's usually a main action when you use an item, but I'll let you do it, because
Oh wait, is health potion's the main action?
Yeah, using an item
Oh,
is
sorry, I thought that was
an
bonus
action. Yeah. Well, I mean, you already used your bonus action by moving.
Yeah, no, I thought that I could do a throw as my main action and then a drink as my bonus.
Yeah. Well, your movement was your bonus, and then your throw was your main. Because you moved from the doorway, you moved about 20 feet,
I'm happy with
25
that.
feet.
Just keep it with the bench. throw,
Yep.
and we can end the turn there.
Okay. All right. It is now the goblin's turn. Now, goblins. It makes it easier to say goblins, but the villagers' turn. Now,
So you've been giving us spoilers this whole time. It turns out they're just goblins in disguise.
yeah, goblins dressed like villagers. Yeah, absolutely. So, things are take a different turn. And I would say this because it is Gertrude, and Gertrude and Donovan would know this person because they walk out of the fog. And on the Gertrude's right is the henchman from the Phandelver's Miners Exchange. And on the left is Halia, the woman that called Donovan just the little bunny that Donovan freaking hated. They still have the glow behind their eyes like normal. They don't really seem to say anything, but when they come out of the fog, you two would know this because you guys kind of fought them in the Phandelver Miners Exchange. And that's who you're fighting. They just kind of walk out though, and they just walk up to Gertrude and swing at Gertrude with their scimitars. And the henchman misses, but while Gertrude is trying to dodge the henchman, Halia gets a hit in with a 20. It's a dirty 20 though, so it's not that 20. And takes 3 damage. And it is now Viney's turn. Viney, what are you doing? You wouldn't really know these two. Because you didn't, you may have heard about them from Donovan bitching about how much he hated Halia. But you wouldn't know these two, really. You know that they're obviously from Phandalin, since everyone else was from Phandalin. But
Okay,
they don't have quite the history as Gertrude.
I'm assuming Viney saw the glowing eyes, though. So he saw that their
Yes, it's
eyes were
very
glowing.
faint. It's like they got like a light flashlight
Yeah,
behind their eyes.
The Viney, he's going to think they're possessed, so he wants to kind of kill them. So I am going to shoot the woman that is next to Gertrude, who tried to scimitar.
I just noticed though, because you guys killed the other ones, they flew back against the wall and stopped. One of you, all of you can, but I'll go ahead and it doesn't matter if one of you succeeds, I'll give you the information, all of you. Everyone roll a perception roll for me. I'm sorry, I meant to do this when first one died anyway, but... Oh yeah, Gertrude got a freaking nat 20.
Gertrude's
21.
fucking alert right here.
15.
Yeah, so Cartman can continue thinking that they're possessed, because everyone else passed. They flew back against the wall, and their eyes are still open because they died. Some of them are closed because they maybe clenched their eyes when they got hit and flew back against the wall, but some of them are open, and just that light behind their eyes just went out. But they're still the villagers. Like they didn't be an illusion or anything. No, these were, as far as you can tell, if they're, just like when Verby said they're illusion, if they're not the villagers, they're still the villagers after they died. So whether or not...
Now, detect magic still goes for 30 minutes. So, are their corpses magical?
Still for what? You're breaking up just a smidge, Jay.
Okay, sorry, the foghorn is once again in the background, unavoidable. But,
Oh, Danny boy, the
yep.
pipes are cool.
Detect magic lasts for a while. It's not an instant one and done. It's still on, essentially. So are their corpses magical, still being illusioned over? Or is everything magical now going for corpses?
No. And I will say a big portion of the illusion magic was behind their eyes and around their head, and that has went away.
Oh. So the illusion magic was controlling them.
Yes. Whatever illusion that was there was what they were seeing.
Oh! Does anyone have dispel magic? Because I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, they were probably seeing... You just know it was a school of illusion magic, and a lot of it disappeared when the glow behind their eyes went away. So you could probably assume, especially with a 21, that the illusion that was being, cast was being cast on them, not you guys.
Uh-oh, we might have fucked up.
You mean Addison might have fucked up?
You told me it was okay to kill as many as I wanted to. Now you're
This
telling
might
me...
have been Furby's bad. I think we just massacred village people.
Let's all commit genocide.
Sorry, what's this we you're saying? All I've done is missed a punch so far.
I think Addison and I might have committed a massacre. We're going to be arrested for our various war crimes. We broke into Geneva.
I will be wanted in 13 countries. Please tell me you guys have watched Legends of Atlantis.
Yeah, I've
That's
watched.
amazing.
I'll be wanted in every country.
Come,
listeners.
child soldiers. Mustard, more like mustard gas.
Gas.
God, I love him. Chuckles the clown.
Geneva Convention, more like Geneva Suggestion. But no, if
So
our listeners
funny.
haven't watched that, watch it for the murder.
So
crime.
funny.
It's so good. The podcast is amazing. Anyway, back to our.
So, back to the, me slaughtering villagers because Furbog's magic was off.
Hey, you chose to listen to the guy with minus intelligence. That's on you, buddy.
Hey, at least I didn't listen to the little troll here and kicks Gertrude.
Oh, bad idea.
Just nudges her with my leg.
And it's PvP.
Anyway, so
Dynamite.
anyway, guys.
PvP.
So as I was saying, can I knock an arrow in between her face then?
You've just been told that these guys are.
No,
Actually-
no,
Hold on.
no.
It's Viney we're talking about
I
here.
haven't been
Okay,
told
fair
this. You've just figured that out in your sweet mind that we may be committing genocide.
I had a whole conversation with Addison about it. What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
Furby did say that
Jay.
out loud, that we may have just killed a bunch of people. That's what he said.
So bad.
And I made you all do perception rolls, so except Cartman, because Cartman got an 8, so I guess with Viney don't know shit, but everybody else has figured out that these are indeed the villagers. It's not an illusion, they're not the illusion, they're being shown an illusion. So these are the actual villagers. Everybody except Viney knows that now.
Right,
So
so
further
I'm
perception.
going to carry on loading my bow onto my arrow, and take a shot.
Right. Anybody can try and stop him, or you're just gonna full on take a shot. I'm not hinting you, I'm just saying you guys are all kind of horrified.
That's fine.
Oh, good God. That's a 23. The
Can I
damage.
just do since Viney and I are kind of in the same area, can I jump up and try to push him out of the way to deter it?
With the 23, you're gonna have to beat that. Do you want to try that? Or, because you can do it in athletics, but you'd have to beat a 23. Because, you could stop him, but you're not going to stop the arrow from hitting its mark at a 23 if you want to try and stop that. You know what I mean?
Furby racked with guilt will also be trying to prevent this by yanking on Furby. Yanking on Cartman.
Good.
Okay.
Why are people trying to get at
Now,
me?
if he is on top of a pile, if you want to get at him to stop him, you would have to I want to make you do an athletics roll as well.
With acrobatics.
I'd like to
acrobatics.
intervene.
Oh, it's a 23 plus 2 for him, isn't it?
I wasn't. What is the hell is the +2 though from? I've never seen it do that.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
Sounds broken.
no, because
Okay,
I
'cause
get
I was just gonna
no,
take the
no,
23.
no, no, it's
I
not.
was
So I
just gonna
got
take the 23.
fighting staff archery.
Ah, so it's 25.
Oh, so he does have 25. It's gonna be very hard for you guys to beat that. So
Yeah, I can't physically
you get
do
up
that.
to him, but you definitely don't stop the arrow. I'll say you're up there with him, but you have not stopped the arrow. Now, Donovan, you said you intervene. What are you gonna do? He is also on top of a pile, and you are also
I'm
on
going
the
to
bottom.
stop Furby.
The
Donovan
betrayal!
Oh, yeah,
Donovan
he hates Halia.
Shit hates
Okay.
this one.
Do
You're
you
gonna have
know
to
that's who
attack-
he's attacking, though?
I mean, I see him knocking an arrow. I can kind of assume.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't really care if it was her or the henchman. So, yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to contest her acrobatics.
Okay.
We're just gonna end up
With
dog
a- I
piling in
would-
the corner.
I don't really know. Oh yeah. That's a 10. No, you try to get in there, but no. Furby is like a master like might as well have turned into a monkey, but not expending their wild shape, and just climbed up this accurately, and you cannot get to him in time. But he gets up to Viney, but again, he does not stop Viney from firing this arrow. Addison, you did want to do something, and I don't want to leave that aside. You said you wanted to try and stop him. Are you going to try and stop the arrow? Or are you trying to stop Viney?
I just want to stop him, because if he obviously hits this one, there's still one more. And now that we know that there's still villagers, I would be diving and saying, no, wait, they're villagers! And then it'd be too late to at least do the arrow, but I figured I can at least tackle him down from the pile.
Okay, you are also going to do an acrobatics roll. Go for it.
18.
That is an 18. No one can stop Viney. This is the only time that Viney is God.
I am the king of the castle. I'm the king of the hill.
Viney's impossible to beat.
King of the hill.
Yeah, apparently. Roll your damage on that.
Yes. My damage is...
Okay, so he gravely wounds Halia, but does not kill Halia.
So at this point, then would Viney know that they're villagers, since we just told them?
Are you going to tell me they're villagers? As I said, I don't know yet.
I would say you guys just all kind of tackled him. But I will say as well, I'm going to give you a freebie. Viney, you don't ask to see perception roll. I'm going to give you a freebie. She gets hit square in the shoulder with this arrow, but it doesn't phase her. She doesn't crumple. She doesn't knock back. She keeps walking. And you guys have battled zombies enough that this kind of is very similar to zombies. But what seems almost unnatural is that they just keep walking. Like it doesn't matter one bit. Like all the force of the impact of that arrow did nothing to slow her down or knock her back. You need even knock back zombies. So, but yeah, you guys do see this. So yeah, you guys tell Viney about their actual villagers?
Yep.
Huh.
Does that mean Furby's not going to take his turn?
I can't see the turn order, man. It's only showing me Gertrude. Gertrude is the only person.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
if I can't take my turn, obviously I'm going to squeeze past and just restrain this one. I have rope on me. I can just...
Okay. It's going to be a very hard strength roll. So go ahead and roll strength for me.
Hard? Very hard? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, they got hit by an arrow and weren't phased.
True, I just thought they're villagers, man.
Oh, yeah.
This not going to do it.
What's interesting is this is also surprising. You guys have watched Miss Huge Furbolg walk up to Halia. And what's very perplexing is that Gertrude has punched Halia before and has watched her, like, ricochet back and go, fair play. Has ricocheted. It's like Furby is trying to yank a statue out of a ground. It is not, but she is not budging. At all.
Would that count as my action then, yeah?
I'm gonna give you a freebie.
I'm fine with
All
that
right.
as my action.
Okay, if you're fine with that, then yeah, we'll leave it at that. Then Donovan, what are you doing?
Actually, one more thing. I still
Go
have a
ahead.
bonus boy.
Okay, this ain't working. Steve!
And Furby is going to cast Healing Spirit.
So, who is Steve?
This square... No, where would be the best place? This is kind of a crowded situation.
Who is Steve?
So you're going to see a glowing green figure appear.
You need to RP Steve. Give Steve a voice.
Oh, Steve will be getting a voice in a brief second. They're transparent.
Steve.
Oh no,
Hello
you're
there, my
wearing
name's Steve. How are you doing?
He is wearing. It seems to be wearing.
He's the
khaki
Jacksepticeye.
shorts.
Top of
and
the morning to you.
Khaki shirt. And a hat with little tassels and corks on it. As you see this guy appear. I think he'll appear about here. And Ferb will go,
Steve, we're kind of beat up. Mind giving Furby and friends some help?
well, crikey, mate. Of course, no problem. Any of you need healing? Any of you folks need healing? Has that Bunny Rabbit? That Red Cat? Any of you folks need healing? Come on right in. And if you make contact with Steve, you will be healed.
So Steve is Australian, or is he a Kiwi?
He's Australian.
Okay.
He's Furby's old friend from his nature keeping forest ways.
So Viney's gonna whisper down to
now,
Donovan and say, "Who the fuck is Steve?"
Crack it, mate.
Yep.
Man.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, go for. Okay. If anybody wants healed, I guess go talk to Steve. Or
Yep.
Okay. All right. Anybody want to be healed? I think the only person that needs to be healed is really Gertrude.
I
But
do
everybody
as
else
well.
could use a little.
Yeah, I'll take some. I'm 15.
Okay.
You have to. It has to be your turn. You
Yeah, when
have
it
to
gets round
move
to that.
over to this space here for Steve's wonderful help.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. Then that would mean it is Donovan's turn. Since that then ends Furby's turn.
Who's the little bunny now, bitch? All three. All fucking three.
Good lord. You know,
Are you going to
You're
actually
gonna
say
do
what
all
you're doing
three.
here, or are you just going to...
he's doing magic missile.
All three.
Magic missile.
Donovan hates this person with a passion. There is raw anger and raw kind of mirth as all three will strike this bitch down.
Oh, good God. Okay, so Furby though, with where you were, it's gonna be easy, but because you did try to restrain her, so you're right there. Roll a dex save for me.
They automatically hit their target.
And he's right there. It's like Dragon Ball, holding Radish back. And okay, if you guys ever watched Dragon Ball Z. So these go straight through Halia. And Furby can kind of get out of the way, but takes a couple of them. And I'm going to be nice. I'm going to say the 2. So you do take 6 damage, Furby, but she's right behind. So this plows through Halia, but hits Furby behind her. This is like a full-on shoot through a concrete wall with a 50 caliber gun thing. If you guys ever watched Tremors 2, which is hilarious if you guys haven't watched it. It does leave a little bit of... It hits Furby. And yeah, you just kind of... These are 3 ginormous holes in Halia. She just crumbles. And her eyes stop glowing. And she just kind of... you could even notice a little bit that her body was rigid. Kind of like when Furby was unable to move her, and it just becomes limp. Like it's back to normal.
Please.
And you guys still have the henchman. I had his name, and I do not remember it. So, just gonna be Halia's henchman. Is still there, still eyes glazed over with the light, and still attacking. So,
And if any of you are hurt, it does not take an action or bonus action or a reaction to use Steve. You just need to walk through him.
Oh, in which case, can I walk to Stephen?
Yep, go ahead.
okay. Well, you do have a bonus action to walk anyway, so yeah, you got that. Go for it.
Go on. And Stephen's just gonna take the. He's gonna put a hand to a little crocodile tooth necklace around his waist and go, "Well, crikey, mate, seems like you got a sore one." And he will glow a little bit brighter, and you will be healed for, I believe it's 1d6.
Okay.
1d6, yeah. I'll roll it. Okay, so you can be free. It's fine. Still be 3 HP points that you get back.
21.
He's still hanging about. Just happy to help, mate.
Okay. All right. If that's the case, it now is Addison's turn. Addison,
So
what do you do?
Well, we know that they're villagers, but how do we stop them from attacking? We don't know.
You have no clue. That is correct.
So, I, feeling bad that I just considered mass genocide, basically.
You didn't consider it. You did do it. you did kill like what? 11 people?
Pish posh, numbers are numbers.
Okay.
But I would like to move here, just down to the bottom of the pile of rubble, and try to hit this thing with a sleep spell.
Oh. I love it. Okay.
16.
Hit points of creatures. Okay, so if they have less than, I would assume if they have less than 16 health, they do just get affected. Okay. Now, I'm gonna give you this. He stops. Now, these were steadily moving, very slow, kind of like, almost like zombie-like, where it doesn't really matter what their movement speed was. They weren't really actively moving towards you, but they were moving. They stop. He stops, the henchman. His eyes close. And you can see, like, behind his eyelids, like, faintly a glow from where his eyes are. But he's still standing. And he just freezes. And his head, his head doesn't slump like he's sleeping. He's, like, full on turned into a statue where he stands. And he's just there. But he is asleep, from what you know.
I'm checking my items, making sure I don't have anything else I might want to use. Do you think this one would be worth anything if we, kept them in a safe place for a while until we can figure out what the hell else is going on in here?
You could most certainly try if you wanted to. It would take a roll, but you could try.
Addison, why don't you take one of these mysterious potions and see if that puts them to sleep?
Mysterious potions, eh?
What color would you like?
What colors do I have? As I light my catnip, interested in this in myself as well.
Purple, green, or orange?
Well, since we're smoking the green, we'll go with green.
Okay.
So we give
You have to ask Teak what it does.
What does the green potion do?
You're gonna try and feed it to this, to the henchman?
Just tilt his head back, open his gullet, dump it down.
Well, that's the thing. Moving him at all is gonna take a strength roll. And once you do it's gonna be a very hard strength roll. Even to move his head back. And to move it and open his mouth is gonna take a strength roll.
Damn it.
Yeah, 14? No, he's a full statue. Just like when Furby tried to tie up Halia. It's like you're trying to open the mouth of a statue. Like it ain't gonna happen.
Alright.
Kirby doesn't want to overstep, but maybe it's better he keeps sleeping so we don't have to fight him.
True.
How long do they stay asleep is what I do want to ask. Does it have a description on how long, or?
It should be under duration, Josh.
There you go. You just click the button that says
1 minute. You have 1 minute. Okay. That's not a lot of time. So, if you guys want to try and talk about what to do with him, you will have that time and then do it. But, trying to figure it out later, you won't have enough time. So you guys, I'll give you a talking time and then an action time.
Is it Gertrude's turn next?
Yeah, well, at this point, all the enemies are
kinda like
neutralized visible, so it kind of stops being turn order until he wakens.
Alright,
And then it will be Gertrude's turn.
In that case, Gertrude's just going to walk over to Steve, shake his hand.
And get healed for another d6. 3 healing points to you.
Excellent. She's also going to have a drink of her health potion like she was planning to earlier.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
So,
How much
what's
is
the health potion roll?
2d4 plus 4, I believe, right? Am I wrong?
Small health potion, right?
Small health
It
potions.
just says health potion.
Yeah, it's 2d4 plus 4.
2d4 plus 2?
Is it 2? I thought it was 4. Okay, well, 2d... I'll go with the lesser one, just because Jay said it. 2d4
thanks,
plus
Jay.
2.
There we go. So I'm going to
Oh.
get 8 points back.
Yep, boom, there you go.
Furby's gonna walk over and give his old friend Steve a big ol' hug.
Okay,
Of healing.
that is y'all's action. We'll say it.
But
but you
also,
We kind of need this. Do we? I mean, we killed a lot of people today, guys. Do we keep him alive because it's the right thing to do? Do we kill him so there's no witness to the atrocities we've committed?
I mean, we've already killed half of them. We might as well carry on.
Steve is good for 3 more heals.
Gertrude's
And
going
you
to see
can-
who
you
else
can
is
double
here.
dip.
Addison, Viney, are you guys gonna do anything with him, or
Well, if we're just gonna...
Not really.
Yeah.
He's sleep, just sleeping.
are you gonna walk past him?
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
going to wake up in a minute.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm going
Like as soon as you guys are done with your action, like he'll wake up. That's how I'm decided this. That's
If
why I said you had
a
enough
minute,
time to
then
act
if
or talk.
anyone, last call on heals for Steve, because it's a minute timer on Steve now too.
Just saying.
If anyone wants heals, let me know.
I'm
Because always
moving.
I'm taking them for myself.
I say we move
Yeah.
on.
Gertrude's going to kick this
Okay.
door down.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, go.
Furby's gonna take the remaining
Can I
heals
make
from
that?
Steve.
Oh, yeah.
It happen?
And don't forget that everyone else in the building knows we're here now.
Yeah.
That's why
well,
she's not really concerned about the door.
I'm gonna say, Gertrude,
Yeah.
you can do it because it is your turn, and that was your action and your movement action, and you break down the door and everything's fine. Now it is now the henchman's action because he wakes up. This minute's up. You guys all moved around. You guys all messed with Steve, and everything's fine. He spins around and fires an arrow at Donovan because he has a short bow. And
Donovan is right next to
It's
him.
a 17.
It's going to dissipate.
so
Yeah, that'll hit.
yeah.
Could I not have stabbed him whilst he was still asleep? Like I kind of said.
No, you don't get to retcon that shit. Don't start
I
with
said I
me.
wanted to.
Don't pull that garbage with me. You little.
That can just be one
That's
of Donovan's
60.
regrets.
That's 6 damage.
Yeah.
Don't pull the. Can I hit him while he's asleep? Fucking.
I did say I
God.
wanted to.
You didn't though. This isn't metagaming. We don't retcon shit. Come on. You're better than that. I'm gonna do that shit when you DM next time. But no, he swings around, he fires an arrow at you. Hits you square in the back. And for 6 damage. And it's Viney's turn. I mean, now it's back to initiative. Because he's not asleep anymore. Viney, what do you do?
But sorry, I got down off that and I walked by him. So I'm in like dagger range or like slicing range, am I? I can't really shoot him with my bow.
Well, I mean, on my map, you're still on top of the pile.
Oh, but in that case, I'm gonna longbow him.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, it beats it. Go for it. Roll your damage. Yeah. Okay, so you hit him in the back shoulder, and just like with Halia, it doesn't phase him. But you've damaged him, for sure. But he's still facing the other 3 and rearing to go. Furby, on my screen, you also are still, right next to Viney. What are you doing?
Well, this seems like a lost cause, and we don't want any witnesses for our horrible massacre that we've committed today. So Furby's going to slightly,
Witnesses the
slowly-
massacre. Jesus, what has Furby become?
Furby
Has
has,
everybody slowly become Donovan? Is that was like?
Yeah.
Has this happened off screen?
Furby has seen and done horrible things. He should have stayed in the forest.
And he's
I
gonna
have committed
sort of,
various war crimes. Sorry, go ahead.
He's gonna walk on over. Slowly, sadly walk on over. Sort of, like, tears running down his face, raise his great club up, and take a swing to put this thing out of its misery. Oh, that's not gonna hit.
Yeah, okay, so you swing, and with a wooden club, with the great club?
Yep.
Okay. Roll a d20 for me.
Oh, is my club gonna break, Tukin?
That's all I'm gonna add. Hey, it's gonna be a very hard chance for it to break.
Did
Okay.
you add weapon durability to D&D, you horrible
10.
horrible person?
Oh, God. So, it does happen. This guy, like, hitting a actual stone statue. This great club, this wooden great club, just as if you hit a solid stone column, just breaks over him, and he doesn't move. And I will give you this. You know, since I really, that's why I wanted to do D20. It was going to be easy. Literally in my head, she had to beat a 10. I can't make this up. Like, I was like, okay, 10 or lower, it breaks. Anything like 11 or higher, it wasn't.
Okay, so
But
what
you
happens
hit
now?
You no longer have a great club at the moment. But I will give you this. Just wait. I won't be too evil to you, okay? But no, you broke your great club over the head of him, and he's not phased. Donovan, you just got shot in the back. What are you doing?
Well. Now I stab him. 23.
Okay. Oh yeah, 23. Yeah.
28.
Where do you stab him? Tell me how it goes. He's just standing there stock still. You just watched a wooden weapon just break over his head. What do? You just pull out your sword and stab? Because we're doing an audio podcast, so I kind of want you to at least do a little bit of audio here.
I wouldn't even say it's stabbed, it's more of a flourish and across the neck. Slicing every bit of skin and vein.
So you just saw a piece of wood just get broken over the side of his head. And you're like, you know what would be better? My tiny sword. That'll definitely hit it.
Metal is stronger than wood.
I mean, feel like I would have stabbed him in the eye or something. That's probably what
Why
I
would his
would have.
eye be any less stone than his skin?
I mean, still okay.
Would you
All right.
rather I just shoved it up his arse?
That's an option.
Yeah, I mean that would have been better than this.
Does it work or not? Is he immune to the
Yeah. Oh
or
no,
not?
it doesn't. It definitely works. You've killed him, but good God, guys.
Hooray!
Can I loot the corpse?
What do you do to the corpse? No, backtrack.
Loot.
What do you do?
Loot it.
You loot the
Stealing his
corpse.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay. He has a
Get
short
on
sword
board,
and a
we're
scimitar.
thieverying.
Oh, no gold then, no?
No,
guys.
they're literally all they have is their weapons. Like this might as well have been just zombies. Like they have jack shit.
Guys, we still have those archers to deal with. Has anyone found a staircase?
Not yet.
Gertrude's looking. Because Gertrude's already halfway at this door at the back here.
Since this right here was kind of like level with you guys, but it is equal right here. If you guys can see this, is a like platform that they sit on. And there's a ladder leading up to it.
Oh, okay.
So that's how they shot you guys. But this is on the main floor. Does that make
so they
sense?
went floor up.
Yeah, they weren't a floor up, but they like this is a big tall room, and they shot you.
elevated on the floor,
Yeah, and this is an elevated little platform within that room that they used to shoot at you guys. Okay, so because it matches over here, like it's pretty much mirrored over here with how it's laid out, even though you guys can't see it. So there is no floor up; it's all on the same floor, except over here where it's kind of descending down into a pathway down here. So on pathway on number 10. But other than that, from what Gertrude broke down the wall. You guys killed the last guy. What do you guys do now? You guys move on, or what's going on?
Guess we're following Gertrude. Gertrude's heading down the back over here.
Yeah, follow on.
Little conga line.
Yeah, the same.
Wonder Woman. Yay.
Okay, so what you guys see here is in between these piles of rubble is a beam. It looks like may have been from one of the rafters or whatever. It fallen is kind of nestled perfectly across these pile of rubble as like a blockade, and attached to the beam blocking the passage is a curtain. Looks like a satin curtain kind of thing. It's ripped and torn and maybe an original, but it wasn't originally attached to the beam. Looks like maybe whoever was there, I mean, like these guys had put that, like it's been put there.
Is it stopping Gertrude getting by?
No, I mean, it's just a curtain. You can just
she ignores
move
that.
it out of the way. Okay, yeah, it just keeps walking. Okay, there's nothing there behind it, but yeah, and you see another curtain across the way. But you see a door to your left and a door to your right.
All right, cross the curtain at north, I guess. Across the room. Okay. All right, what have we found? Another room.
You see, excuse me, sorry. You see what seems to be a pathway leading down. The pile of rubble on the right, pile of rubble on the left, and it leads to looks like a stone archway. From your angle, though, looks like a faux door, because you can tell, like, you're on the back side of it. You can clearly tell that if you were on that side of the door, you wouldn't have known it was there, but on your side, it's clearly a door kind of thing. It looks like it was put there. Maybe this has been a hidden entrance in a way.
So I just know that sort of leads back outside.
Yeah, you would kind of know that.
Right, so not interested in that. Is there boxes or anything in this room, or is that just pictures on the map?
There is. I would say it's definitely, if you want to check them out, you can. Roll a perception
any
roll for me.
Food or drink that she finds in there? Potions and the like?
Definitely a lot of provisions, like dried jerky, pickled eggs, a ton of alcohol, actually. A lot of like rum and whiskey and things like that. Whiskey barrels and all that stuff.
Right. Well, she's not going to lose momentum here. She's still on the path through this castle, so she'll grab a bottle of whiskey on the way by and put that in her pouch, and she'll kick down this door. The next door, going further into the castle.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Okay, you go for it. And you can reach a little room, and directly across from you is another door, but then there's also a curtain to your right.
Alright, curtains aren't getting her anywhere. Kick the door down.
Oh, goodness. Alright. Everybody, I just want to ask, this is Gertrude's little adventure, it seems like going on, but is everybody...
Everybody's just following Gertrude.
Is everybody just following Gertrude is what I want to ask.
They're like little lost ducklings.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Addison would like to at least hang back and grab a couple of things and load
Okay,
up.
well, I'm going to pause then
I'm gonna
for
do the
Addison.
same. I want to back up and I want to drink some whiskey.
Okay, I'll definitely give you guys... Now, I want you, Gertrude, Addison, Viney, all roll a d20 for me.
Oh.
I just not failed that
19.
one.
Okay, so Gertrude, the whiskey that you got, it is like watered down. It might as well have been garbage. But it is whiskey. Just, God, it's rancid. But being Gertrude, I don't think she notices or cares.
Yeah, she hasn't actually drank it.
Yeah, but even then, it's not great whiskey. It is like garbage. And I would say you actually would know because you've had good shit at the Jerry's place, at Stonehill Inn. Like, they actually make good whiskey. Cartman, you get a good little barrel. Like, you can actually get a good little barrel. You notice that she probably got the last bottle of whiskey. But there's a bunch of empty bottles, and you find a good cask of whiskey. You pop it open, you fill up that little bottle of whiskey. It's not bad, but it also looks like maybe it wasn't entirely sealed, so it wasn't amazing whiskey. But
It tasted good.
Okay, so Josh has Addison has found the gold mine. Like buried in all these barrels. She has pulled out, like, it is not touched. It's completely sealed. And she can, like, you don't even know what it smells like. That's how sealed it is. She opens the head of this barrel of whiskey and just gets a massive whiff of just some really good aged whiskey. Like, to the point where it wasn't just made recently. Like, this was one they probably looted that had been several decades old. And you found the pristine whiskey.
Ooh.
Like, even, like, at a point, I will hint, a bonus if you drink it.
A bonus if I drink it.
A bonus. I'm not going to say what it is, but I'll put it to that.
Does
Well,
anyone else smell peat and charred oak?
It's American whiskey, so it just tastes like piss.
Aww.
Yeah.
Well, you said it was good.
Yeah. Well, it's good
Isn't
for
that
Americans.
Scottish?
We don't have the good shit. So anyway,
so you don't like Jack
we don't get the-
Daniels?
no, Jack Daniels is cheap ass whiskey. Don't even bring that in here. Come on, man.
Hey, that's all I drink.
Yeah, it's cheap.
There's a reason for
You
that.
haven't had good shit, Jay. I'm sorry. Jay.
true.
You got to get the good shit. You got to. We'll get you some good stuff.
There's a place I used to go to in Cornwall where it's literally they age it for like 100 years, and to even have a shot of it is £100.
Oh,
Yeah,
screw
Jack
that.
Daniels is only aged like 10 years.
100 years in oak barrels.
Yeah, like that's usually where you get the good stuff. But those are just to have a shot. It's like a $20 a shot.
Yeah,
you
anything
wanna
younger
go
than
get
15
one of
years,
those.
I won't even bother with.
Yeah, that's Jack Daniels is 10 years. Don't quote me on that. I think they may have moved it up. So Jack
I think it's
Daniels
technically
been
also-
strongly worded leather.
Is it technically only barely not a bourbon as well? And there's like some bullshit going on with it being Tennessee whiskey specifically.
I do like some Tennessee whiskey. There's some old smoky Tennessee whiskey that's very, very good. I do enjoy it. And it's from Gatlinburg, Tennessee. That's some good stuff. Now, I say all this about Jack Daniels. I do enjoy Jack Daniels because it's a cheap whiskey. Like,
Yeah,
if I want whiskey,
Jack and Coke.
I can get it tomorrow because of Jack Daniels. I don't have to spend up the ass for it and actually have decent whiskey. But if I really want to splurge and get some good tasting sipping whiskey where I don't have to mix with anything, it probably won't be Jack.
Yeah, let's say like Addison found Macallan and Cartman found Jack Daniels.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then Gertrude just found some
the
homemade
local
whiskey.
moonshine. Yeah. So there's a
Some homemade whiskey.
bathtub gin.
Yeah. He ain't
Oh,
found
toilet whiskey.
Oh, they've stopped doing the 100-year-old
Well,
one.
since you had said about taking a sip, I would, by the scent and smell and sight of this, know that it's a finely aged whiskey. So I am going to dunk my head in this and take 2 big gulps.
Oh, good God. Are you really?
Yes. Depending on how intoxicated Addison gets now will be how intoxicated I get next game.
Okay.
Maybe.
Uh-oh. That's an actual thing, though, is being intoxicated.
But would two gulps of whiskey get you that bad?
He dunks his head in.
Two gulps, 2 mouthfuls.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, actually. What is it with being intoxicated?
I'm dealing with the guilt that I feel from Furbog's misreading the magic and
Oh, it's a variant rule for drinking, isn't it?
Okay, so when I said bonus, I was kind of intending like maybe a swig, a little bit, not a whole lot of the drink, and then we give you a bonus, but wasn't really intending like down the entire bottle or full on dunk your head in the barrel kind of thing. But I'll give it to you. It'll be a +1 on your attacks, just for grins, what I was gonna do. But good lord.
But that's a drink. That's a drink when you're already intoxicated.
Oh my god. A DC equal to 8 plus the strength of the drink.
That's for drinking
Level.
when you're already drunk, though.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm not gonna have that right now, but if you want to drink again, it will do that. 8 plus the strength of drink, the level of exhaustion. Failing the throw results. Okay. Falling unconscious for 1d4 hours.
Are we supposed to be able to see the next room?
Yeah, now I've cleared it.
Yeah, Gertrude kicked the door in. Yeah.
Yeah. So here's what Gertrude sees as she breaks down the door. This chamber has been set up as a crude living space, with thick furs thrown on the floor to serve as carpets, old trophies hanging on the walls, a large bed to the north, and a brazier of coals burning brightly. A round table with several chairs stands to the south near the door. Near the table, on the floor, is an unconscious dwarf who looks badly beaten. To your right, Gertrude, is an interesting sight. Because it is... Hold on, let me go back to find his name. Forgot his name again. I had it written down, but I don't have my book. Well, the Drow is Sildar. King Grow isn't King Grow, because he is... Hold on. I wrote it down. Sorry, guys. Darren Addermath. He has no leg from the knee down, and he's now got a wooden prosthetic.
I got down to my leg.
Yeah, the guy that you guys yanked his leg off is King Grohl. And these guys, though, I will say, now Gertrude, you do have detect magic. I don't know how long it lasted, but I will say, I'll even give you this freebie. He still reeks of the magic that you saw when he was in the clearing.
Destruction or illusion?
He's reeking of illusion, but I will give you guys this. Neither him nor Darren have the light behind their eyes.
Huh.
And
right.
to your left is a very large dog named Snarl.
Doggo.
He does not look happy. But that being said, we're back in initiative order, because immediately upon this, Sildar and Darren full on just grab their weapons and are prepared to battle. Gertrude, I believe you are first in the order. What do? You've broken down. You see the dwarf in the corner, which you would assume would be Gundren. You see the dog to your left. You see Darren and Sildar to your right.
Absolutely.
What do you do?
I think Gertrude walks into the room. She just bellows, "The fuck is going on here? Gertrude demands answers."
And at this, Sildar blinks and is gone. Like he just kind of puts for a second, puts his sword away, and it just, as soon as his sword clinks into its tabard, it's gone. It just disappears.
The sword or him?
Him. He full on disappears. Darren, though, laughs, cools his head back, and just doesn't say anything, and just strides towards you, ready to attack with a weird, nasty snarl on his face.
Alright, so are we rolling for initiative again? Going into battle?
You don't have to roll again. I was going to keep the same initiative before, so it is your turn, Gertrude. You are still top, and then it is his turn. Snarl has stood up and has started walking towards you, so you're fighting Snarl and Darren Addermath.
Alright, well in that case, bonus action time. Gertrude's not happy about this. She's going into a frenzy. It's Rage O'Clock. Gertrude activates Rage. And fires out a... well, I guess a Haymaker. And she hits with 22.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that works. They have a 16 armor class.
Yep, so...
Roll your damage. Ooh, yeah.
Gertrude smash for 11 damage.
Good lord. Okay. So here's the creepy part. You hit him square in the face, and it doesn't, like, he doesn't move. Kind of very similar to the other villagers before, except he's got this, it's just weird because he seems coherent. He doesn't look quite like the villagers before, where they were very, like, you know, kind of, how do I put it? Just very incoherent, glazed over, stoned, or however you want to think, high as a kite, whatever you want to think. They didn't look like to hear it, but it doesn't knock him back quite the way you think it would when you do.
Well, at least it did the damage.
But it did do the
Gertrude's still
damage.
fighting. She's angry now.
So he laughs at this, and as soon as you pull away, he swings his Morning Star that he has. He does a 6. He just swings uncontrollably, just missing wildly. Maybe completely forgetting how short you are, and just swings like a foot above your head. And then just kind of has a weird moment where the smile like dims a little bit, but then it comes right back. And then now it is indeed Finey's turn. Finey, you got the whiskey, you're in the other room. I wouldn't necessarily know you know exactly what's going on, but I would say you are kind of aware.
Okay.
I'm actually not going to make you walk that far. I'm going to say you can be where Furby and Donovan are at, and same with you, Addison, at the start of this, if you wanted to be.
Okay, I mean, how drunk am I out of 10?
Did you drink it? I thought only Addison drank it.
Well, I had a couple of swigs or some decent whiskey.
Oh, you're drunk then.
Okay.
But if you take another drink, that's when the
blackout.
drink part will... Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm stumbling, and yeah, no, I mean, after seeing Addison go crazy in it and just passing out, I'm like, oh shit! Well, I'm gonna go tell the others that Addison just passed out. So I stumble through the door.
Addison's not passed out, but go ahead.
Addison did not pass out. That did not happen.
Yeah, she did not pass out. She is in the same situation as you are.
Oh, just stumbling around like drunk we are. Yeah, all I'm going to do is just stumble towards Gertrude essentially, and I stumble as far as you let me.
Yeah, I'll let you go right around here if you want.
Oh, okay, so I can.
If you go any farther though, you'll get an opportunity attack, especially considering you're drunk.
I was going to say, I mean, so I walk in and do I see them? I like kind of talk to them.
You could, but if you're gonna do it for me, you're gonna RP the fact that you're drunk.
Yeah, why not? I can
Go.
Oh no.
Oh, good.
so let me yeah, go on. Let me act this out. So after Gertrude's been doing her thing, that he turns around. All she sees is Viney sort of just stumbling in and causing a bit of a scene. And the first thing Viney says upon getting up and says, "Oh, have I told you about this religion I told you about?"
Oh, slur your speech a little. Come on, go better about this. Come on.
I did. Okay. Oh, I tell you
about the
the religion I told you about the religion.
You know, the gosh.
So yeah, I'm gonna roll a religion check.
You're trying to convert
Yeah,
him
damn
to a
right.
fight?
He's drunk as hell,
Okay.
so go for it. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well, because it's disadvantage.
Oh yeah, 12. Okay, so now you have no jack shit, but Gertrude just watches his head like a freaking owl just turn without any restrictions to you, smile never leaving his face, and then turn back to Gertrude, not even really acknowledging what you had said.
Hey, you! I'm talking to you. Guess what? I told you about this
Doesn't
religion.
even move. He doesn't move again. That was the only time he moved. He just never moved again, even if he keeps saying something.
Can I throw a chair at him? I mean, he's not paying attention.
Actually, go for it. You are just so
Can I
happen to be
throw a
right
chair
next
then?
to a table and a chair. I will give it to you. Do a strength roll for me.
Chair of righteousness.
That
Oh.
one.
That is a nat 1.
Yeah, go for the lowest.
You try to grab the chair, and you stumble, and you fall into the table, and the table breaks under your weight, and like you just flip the table over, and you just kind of are on the floor prone. Like you literally just look like a drunk guy. Like, hey, you listen to me, and hits the ground.
Where did this table come from?
It's literally on the map, dude.
No, I know.
That was in. Sure.
And it wasn't because you didn't slur your speech. You don't even sound drunk.
God,
God.
DM asked too much.
Oh, yeah. I have so much for us to RP an audio drama podcast. Okay,
Hey, I give myself a 5 out of
Furby,
10.
what are you doing?
Okay, so Furby's gonna delicately, like, the entire party's short, so I reckon he can kind of just step over them, sort of, to get past them.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, I don't really make it to where, like, within the party, you guys make each other move because I would assume you guys would get out of each other's way, kind of thing. It's not really.
Excuse me, just getting through here. Oh, getting past you.
Okay.
And he's gonna turn to, was it Snarl, the name of the wolf?
Yes.
Fred, and he's used speech of beast and leaf to speak understandably to the wolf.
Friend Wolf, we're not really here to fight you or anyone, but I guess we'll have to fight this guy. We're not hunting wolves, we're not trying to hurt you. You can just go back to your bed or leave, and we'll just leave you alone.
Bite, bite, bite. Make more wolves. Teach them to bite, 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 bite.
Make more wolves? You
Metal
werewolf?
track.
You werewolf or you regular wolf?
Can Furby recognize whether he's a werewolf?
He's just a wolf. Yeah, you can clearly
Just a
tell.
wolf. Okay, so
Bite, friends, bite, Furby, bite. 2 legs, get bit back. No more wolf, no more bite, no more hunt.
Bite,
Run.
bite, 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 bite.
Run, then bite deer, not bite 2 leg.
Meat here will bite meat, 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 meat.
Bite here, become meat.
Bite, 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 bite,
Damn
meat,
it, okay,
bite,
fine.
bite, bite.
I'm so gonna
Fine.
need this to read and see if he remixes that.
Do, bite, kill, kill.
Kill, kill, meat, bite, bite, bite. Okay, I can't really take full credit for
Yeah.
that. It's from Gumball. It's from Adventures of Gumball. So
of course,
funny.
it's from something else.
It's so funny. It was the
This
turtle.
is the
It was the
episode
turtle
where we
part.
promote other people's.
I know. I don't like to take stuff, but it was really making me think with Snarl. It was like there was an episode with
Of
a
course.
pet turtle. They're like, I wonder what he's thinking in his head. The turtle was like, bite, bite, bite. Make more turtles. Teach them to bite, 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 bite. It's so funny, so funny.
Right, so
I don't mean to
failing
quote it,
the-
but I don't want to take it and not at least give credit where credit is due.
Yeah. So failing diplomacy check with the wolf, Furby's gonna just.
Okay, looks like everybody's gotta go in timeout.
And he's gonna cast Entangle.
Ah, okay. Go for it.
Oh, this is. This one is 20 foot. Can I get them but not? Is there any feasible way where I get everyone, like me and Snarl and the other dude, but not?
I would have to say no because of how compact everybody is at this
Sorry,
point.
they changed the. There. Oh, what the?
What
Roll
are you
20.
after?
I was trying to see if I could make a 20-foot square. That...
Oh, with the
my
20
goodness.
foot though, the entire room is 20 foot, so you're gonna hit every
Oh
single.
no!
person.
I don't center on me. I can put it over here if I want.
Where are you trying to put it from?
Hold on. Yes. I was trying to see if I could make it diagonal like this, so it got them and me and maybe Gundren, but not anyone else.
You'll get by.
Will I know?
Well, here's the thing.
Will
You
I?
can't see that point, though.
Yeah.
Because this is a platform, remember?
Abso-fucking-lutely can.
This is it. It's right over here is where you had it. Outside the castle.
No. Oh, can you not see me join the... I meant I would put it from here to here, to like here to here. It radiates out from 20 foot a point, as it's a 20-foot square from a point within range. So we make it like...
Yeah, and where that origin point is outside of the bounds. Because, like, can you see what Matt's got? Is Matt doing the square?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see the square that Matt just put? That's a 20-foot radius square.
Could I make the origin point here? Like...
If you, like,
Here.
anywhere inside that room is going to hit everybody. Like,
It's not-
there's no point in that room
It's-
that wouldn't hit everybody. That's what I'm trying to
Just
say.
don't do it. Just don't do
There.
it.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
do
like,
it.
if you look at the distance and everything, no matter where you put it, especially you couldn't
It-
see this point because it is a platform. You see how it's like the room where
I
they
know,
shot
I'm not
arrows
trying
out?
to put it
So-
outside, but I'll leave it for now.
Okay, yeah, I'm just saying, if you want to do
Sure.
entangle, you can, but you will hit everybody. You
Okay.
might not hit Addison, depending on where you put it, but you will hit Donovan, like all the way to Donovan at least. Everybody's too close together otherwise.
Okay. I only have AoE. Would be the issues, because my Great Club got busted.
I don't
If I wanna-
a thunder wave might be cool. Who said that? I don't. God,
Thunderwave will hit everyone!
I don't know what you're talking about. It's always a cool option. Addison's always got an A+ for me because
Like,
she
literally
does have
everyone.
thunder wave.
Why, thank you.
As the DM, I love thunder wave. It's the best.
Is there... I can poison spray, I guess.
Thunder wave.
I'm gonna
Thunder wave.
poison
Thunder
I
wave.
can't. Nope. I'm not thunder waving the whole party. We've already done that once today. I'm gonna poison spray the guy right in front of me. This dude, non-wolf boy, whoever he may be.
Poison spray. What's the distance for poison spray?
Within range. It's 10 feet. I can do it with 10 more within 10 feet of me.
Okay, so you will hit Viney.
No. It's not a 10-foot streak. It's just the area I can target within is 10 feet. It hits one target, not multiple.
It's a poison spray. Is it a cone or what?
Nope, it's not a code. It's just a thing. It's like magic missile. You just pick a target.
So you shoot it like a spitting cobra or what?
Kind of like a spit cobra, yeah. It hits one target. I can't hit multiple.
Okay,
It's the only
so
thing I
I
have
want you
that's
to
not AoE.
I want you to RP this for me. How does Furby shoot this? Like it just full on like go like you're shooting spit. Like
Oh, I think the most
And he
gross option is
spits.
going to be the best one. Furby leans his head back and then like pinches the top of the nose and essentially snot sprays the dude in front of him.
oh good God, I wasn't expecting that. Oh God. Okay, yeah, you full on. So
So
he
it's
is
a
poison.
DC 12. It's a Constitution saving throw. DC 13.
Okay. All right. That's a nat 20.
Oh, to no effect. He just gets snot on him. So he takes no damage from that.
But it is your turn then, I guess. We'll go ahead.
Can I get to here, behind the one-legged dude?
Get around him. I will let you do the jump if you want to try that.
I mean, I can do
Leave the
jump. I
full
suppose.
on jump over
I
him.
mean,
Because I could say you do an opportunity attack, but I would say that you could, like, jump.
could I just do that? Go around Viney?
Yeah, if you wanted. Yeah, you could.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, I'm kind of nipping round the corner, rushing up behind the guy. Would we technically have him flanked now?
Yes. Because I will say he doesn't seem to. He's still kind of statuesque, so I wouldn't say he'd really be
So
in
advantage then.
Yes.
Okay, rapier comes out. Quick slash at the back of the neck.
It doesn't matter,
13.
apparently.
Nope, doesn't do shit.
Yeah, it does not, because he has an armor class of 16. So it just pings off of him. And Addison, it is now your turn. You are drunk as a skunk. What are you doing?
What the fuck is going on here? Addison then stumbles into the doorway. And then trips over Gertrude and then falls down. And that's it.
Okay.
She's just that drunk.
That's all. That's all you do.
That's all she does.
Okay. Oh, boom! I love it. Okay. All right. It's Gertrude's turn. Gertrude, what are you doing? You just had these two drunkards come back you, and then Furby and Donovan. All right, go for it.
Punches. She hits for 19 on.
Oh yeah. What's the damage?
Big chap. Damage is 9.
Another
smash damage.
Which is it's really funny because like so far, only Gertrude has done any damage to Darren. So yeah, it's that, and then Darren swings at Gertrude because because no one else has really done anything.
Hold on.
Okay, sorry, it is not your. It's not their turn yet. Sorry, go ahead.
Gertrude's done that 9 damage, and with her frenzy, she's going to punch him a second time.
Oh yeah, you do get the extra. Okay, go again.
She hits for 23 this time.
Good God.
And smashes him for another 10 damage.
So this
holiday blow straight to the chin. She's done what? 19 damage in total.
So at this, unlike before, where it didn't move, his head like actually flings back, and where you punch the chin, cracks appear on his skin, like it's a tattoo from where you hit, but it like splinters out from his chin up his face, like he's made of stone in a weird way. The smile has never left his face. He cocks his head back, and in the cracks is a glow kind of like what's behind the eyes of the other characters, but as I said, the glow is not behind his eyes. So
yeah, Gertrude just smiles. She can see she's doing some damage, and she takes her guard. End's turn.
There's a glow in him, but it's not behind his eyes.
No, it's a glow kind of like with the other people, but it's not behind his eyes like the other ones. And as I said before, this one, it's fractured, like he's made of stone.
Okay.
So,
That explains why he took this much damage and not dead yet.
It is definitely his turn, and he swings his Morning Star at you, Gertrude. And he got a nat 1. So he trips and falls, and he hits Snarl, actually. Because it kind of seemed like he was not expecting to be this damaged before he could do it again. And he hits Snarl, which is hits 2d8 plus 2. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, actually, that's so close at the point where he actually just smashes the head in of Snarl. And Snarl just goes limp. And down Snarl goes. And what's weird is that he still has this smile on his face, but his eyes don't reflect the smile. It kind of has a worried look on it. Like, what have I just done? But he's still smiling and cackling and laughing, like giggling in a weird way. And he just kind of sits back a little bit, and he's ready to go again.
Viney, everybody, skip your turns. Gertrude's going in for another round.
Gertrude's got this. Viney, what are you doing? Are you gonna skip your turn like Gertrude wants you to do?
The whole party just gets in cheerleading outfits. Go, Gertrude!
Go, Gertrude! Go, Gertrude! Go! Go, Gertrude! Go, Gertrude! Go!
Not quite, because I mean, Viney's still drunk and like, as I said, he fell through this table. He's still really damn drunk. So obviously, I've seen this beast. I still want to try to convert him to my religion. Goddammit! I mean, I'm trying to explain to him about the teachings of.
All right, just for the sake of time, no, hold on, before you even finish that, just for the sake of time, Addison and Viney, roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
21.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you're passed out. You don't. Yeah, no.
Oh, I pass out.
Josh
okay,
is fine.
Cool.
Yeah, Viney, you're fucking out. You got 2. And you're just like...
I fell on the table.
You don't do jack
I'm
shit.
just passed out. Okay.
Yeah, you're passed out drunk. Furby, what are you doing?
Furby is going to walk. Like, he'll take the opportunity attack. He's just gonna go over here. Let me double check something. Okay. And he's gonna, like, cup his hands to say, "Sorry, Gertrude." And he's gonna thunder away.
Yes! Go for it.
Oh boy, this should only hit Gertrude and the guy. Everyone else is 20 foot out with him standing here. And...
Oh, you're gonna hit Addison just a little bit, but I feel like Addison has it coming.
That's not true.
Hey, Addison has it coming. You know that, right? So...
Look, 20 foot away from me. Read the receipts, Tucken.
Yeah.
Read the square.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
lit
I'm
the
gonna have it hit
entire
Addison.
room.
No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have it hit Addison. Go ahead, go for it.
Okay.
Here we go.
Guess it can break the rules for no reason.
She is drunk too, so it's like more than likely.
She's not in range!
What did I say?
I need to be allowed to hit enemies 20 foot away.
I was gonna say, if
You can hit an enemy, but you're also gonna hit Addison.
If this did not hit
Okay.
Addison, it would be the only time that I am the only one that remains unscathed.
Yeah. So a Constitution saving throw is what I require.
Yes, I believe it's at 11, but you gotta roll for Thunderwave, right?
DC...
It's a DC 11 usually, right?
It's DC...
13, okay.
DC 13 for me.
Gertrude rolled a 17.
Oh, yeah, Gertrude takes the half damage, so she only takes 6.
What's Big Boy, the actual enemy, gonna get from this?
Oh, he got it too. So, he's got 9 health, but he actually does not move. It just kind of glazes over him, kind of like, but it would be expected, considering you guys have kind of assessed them like statues. It's very interesting, because like it just kind of goes over him like he's an inanimate object. Addison, wait, did you already do it, Addison? Or no, Addison did not do the Constitution saving throw. Addison.
5.
Oh yeah. Oh good God. Yeah. Oh, so it knocks Addison, fucking like drunk as hell, and all of a sudden Addison's flying through the air like wee, and he hits the opposite wall. Drunk as hell, you have no clue what's going on. You might as well have fallen downstairs. You don't even know where stairs came from.
There's one cat that does not land on its feet.
Yeah, it does not. Clearly does not land on his feet.
Not this time.
Donovan, what are you doing?
Cap, do you really want to take him out?
Gertrude's just screaming. She's ah.
Right. In which case, I'm going to give Gundren a quick health potion.
Oh, okay.
One in my inventory.
Go for it.
What's it? 2 what?
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, it's a 4 place.
Oh yeah, so he actually just kind of sprouts up. You see slowly, he's got bruises all over and scratches. And he looked like he had open wounds, but all of those have kind of sealed up. But all he looks like is he's just been, the bruises are kind of fading away, but he's very dirty, he's been, but he's good to go. He goes, well, thank you so much. Oh, I was wondering when you guys would come for me.
And with that, Donovan will reach into a pocket, pull out his pocket watch, and be like, "Hey, I found this on the floor."
Oh my God, I forgot that you stole this watch. Dude,
I've been holding on to that from episode 1.
you can just fucking keep it. I didn't even know I was missing it, and you more than earned it plus the reward. Okay, don't care, all right. It's all yours. You've been holding on to that this long. That's kind of that.
Donovan is
shows faith,
very
man.
honest.
I'm very, very impressed. Thank you. That makes me feel good. But no, keep it. You more than earned it. Anyway, Addison, I'm gonna say you actually got knocked out by this. So we're gonna go straight back to Gertrude because you got flown against the wall and poof, and you're knocked out for 6th time. I'm sorry, but it seems like this is probably about to end fast. Gertrude, finish him. What are you gonna do? You're gonna swing at him?
Just gonna use the same actions again. Couple of punches, throwing them out. So she got a 15 for one of them and a 20 for the other. So I'm guessing that's
you missed the first. You missed the first one, but you swing and you hit for the second one. Roll your damage. Oh my god!
15 damage.
So, like, here's what happens, because you swing again and you hit him square in the chin, and the fracture that happens before happens again, except this time it spreads to the entirety of his face. His head completely leaves the rest of his body, but it doesn't explode, like, because you guys have obviously gruesomely killed a bunch of people before. There's no blood, just stone. And his head hits the ground, still smiling. And it's slowly but surely, it feels like the cracks are going away. Kind of like before, where they were rigid and becoming normal. With the creatures that you killed before, where they were just very rigid like statues, and they all of a sudden turned into laps of flesh. And before he turns into flesh, he just cackles and says, You'll never beat him. And then he just turns into flesh. His eyes roll in the back of his head. Blood starts coming out of the neck where his head was, and on his head at the top, like basically underneath his head. And like it's turned, and his body goes limp and hits the floor.
Gertrude follows this up by volleying his head across the room. Just
good.
Say shit
I'm gonna say
the window.
Oh, okay. All right. You know what? I'm gonna make it real easy. Do a strength roll for me. Real easy one.
She fails.
You were given a real easy one, and you still did a nat one. So you miss the head entirely, and you slip and fall like Charlie Brown trying to kick a football.
Yeah, so she didn't realize that there was blood now appearing on the floor, and she slipped on the blood as she tried to kick his head away. Just giving herself an embarrassing fall after a glorious victory.
Yeah. He would laugh if he wasn't already dead.
Hey guys, is it over? Did we win?
Gundren goes, let's get the fuck out of here, guys. Come on.
Guys, are you all dead?
I am.
Oh god, I killed everyone!
Furby goes on with his life thinking he's killed everyone he's never seen again. He disappears, racked with guilt.
He just starts sobbing, kneeling on the rubble.
Okay. I'm going to say, even because you guys know about this being here, you guys leave out that way. The concealed door that Gertrude has discovered before. Yeah. Gundren says, hey, I don't know if you guys know about that concealed door, but that's kind of how they brought me in here. Let's get the hell out of here. There is still more in here. Way dangerous people. I really do not have the capability of fighting them. Can we just leave?
Gertrude will fight.
So did they leave here? You guys leaving for here?
You can. It's a concealed door right there.
Can I see them leave?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You see them leave out of the corner of your eye. You're like, oh, thank God.
Are you guys ghosts or are we good?
Just kick Furby as we always leave out.
Ow. Ghosts never hurt me this much.
All right. As you guys leave and head on out, you make your way back to Phandelver. And as you guys kind of walk in, Gundren is a little weary. His face turns pale when he sees goblins everywhere in Phandelver. But you guys kind of give him a reassuring look, and all the goblins are nodding at you as you pass. So he's like, I guess it's okay. All right. But God, I'm exhausted, guys. I know you healed me up, but I haven't been able to sleep. They've been torturing me for freaking this whole time. Ever since they took me, they've been torturing me. So I just kind of want to go lay down. And we'll talk in the morning. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
So he goes to Stone Hill Inn. The goblins nod at him. He tries to pay for a room, and the Jerrys are like, nah, it's on the house. Any friend of the group is a friend of ours, per Donnie. And he's very perplexed. He goes, okay, all right. He scratches his head and goes up to his room. And he lays down for the night. And I would assume you guys do the same, or what do you guys want to do to finish up? Because we are at the end of the podcast.
They're just very
little
tired
final
after
words?
that, so she just goes to bed.
Bed.
Addison's still passed out in the tower somewhere.
Yeah, they forgot They forgot to bring Addison and Viney.
Does anyone feel like we're missing someone?
Are you looking for a D&D podcast with a dark side? Something more like Game of Thrones and less like Monty Python? Tale of the Manticore is part dark fantasy audio drama, part solo D&D RPG. There's no plot armor here. The dice make all the important decisions. Join me as I resurrect the excitement, wonder, and emotion of old school D&D. Made for a mature audience, Tale of the Manticore is both a fiction and a game. It's the story where chaos rolls.
Hello, I am Matt, the editor of A Pint of Cthulhu. If you enjoy these episodes and wish to hear more, why not support us over on Ko-fi at A Pint of Cthulhu. Thank you very much, and enjoy the pint.
Hey there, my name is Soren. You can also find me at SorenJ on Twitch, and at Daily Dingus and Pick of Cthulhu on Tumblr, where we'll occasionally post art about the campaign.
Hello, I am Ethan. If you guys want to find me outside of the podcast, I am actually a Twitch streamer by trade. I play a variety of games on Twitch. I'm the Red Toucan, but I also upload all of those to YouTube as well, Red Toucan there, and to TikTok, Red Toucan as well.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I go by Captain Hero Man, and you can find me playing video games on Twitch.
Hi, my name's Josh. You can find all of my links at linktree/JoshB66. That's linktr.ee/JoshB66. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Sirenscape for providing most of the sounds you hear in this episode. You can also find us on Twitter at A Pint of Cthulhu. That's at A Pint of Cthulhu. You can also give us a review on your podcast app of choice. Thank you very much, and goodbye.